We'd like you to meet Miriam and her older sister Rose, who are standing in their church in a refugee camp in Uganda. Their story is typical of thousands of children in the camps. Miriam is 7, and she's one of nearly 600,000 children from South Sudan who fled their homes last year and ran to Uganda, where they now live as refugees. Miriam has several more brothers and sisters, and 3 other children live with them too, who lost their parents in the Troubles. They must queue up each day to collect water. Some of her brothers don't have shoes. The little hut she lives in, covered by a tarpaulin, was built by her mum and brothers as their dad stayed in South Sudan. It's not very comfortable and sometimes lets in the rain, but at least it's safe. Until recently, Miriam was not attending school. The few schools in her camp were very overcrowded. Some classes had over 600 children. Fortunately, her community began a small church under some trees, and the bishop encouraged them to start a primary school. Using teachers who had also fled from South Sudan, they opened an under-tree school. The classes are small, and pupils bring their own chair. This is a picture of Miriam's class at the Good Samaritan Primary and Nursery School. The Brickworks supports 3,000 children in 4 such schools. We pay the teachers a small salary, buy chalkboards and a few textbooks, and we've recently provided money for some temporary classrooms to protect the children from sun and rain. Last month, Miriam heard that a primary school near Bristol is a friend of her school and has donated some footballs. There was much cheering and laughter as the footballs and pump were presented, and the bishop said that even he had started his education in an under-tree school. Please pray for children like Miriam. She left her home and ran for safety. Please pray that a peace agreement will soon be signed so that children like Miriam and her family can return home. The Brickworks does a lot more than work in refugee camps, and over the last few years it has worked with the Episcopal Church of South Sudan to establish health clinics and build decent classrooms. It has helped to pay staff and invested in the training of teachers, pastors, and health workers. It supported the Diocesan Bible College and funded the training of lay leaders, both men and women, and discipleship training for church youth, and a lot more. You can find out more about the Brickworks by picking up one of our leaflets or by visiting our website. Or please talk to John or Poppy Spence. Thank you very much.